Mer-
What's up, friends? Look how I look fucked today. My eyes are all like stinging and shit. How are you, my cosmic marauder friend?
I am
Has no hope.
fantastic. Just out here destroying my own little part of the cosmos out here in New Mexico,
We
America's
have Mars,
favorite military base.
we have Mars bars, and we also have fucking Sean Squared in the chat. Um, do I have all my? Oh, those other ones are broken. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I don't
User
know.
is asking if you've gotten him fish and chips, only if they're catfish out here, user in New Mexico.
So we were just talking about fucking deporting cons and like mass immigration and no hope. Cosmic Marauder has no hope. I see it in your tagline. My eyes are so like red and stingy today. It's pissing me off.
Yeah, I am doing my best to hold on to some hope, but it feels like nobody's doing us any favors, right? Um, it's been a long time since I talked to many of you people, so please go out there and check out the New Mexico show. I barely do politics anymore. I'm super neutral. I'm going to keep it very vanilla out here for my takes right now, but I am just
What?
trying
Why
to
are you
do what
doing
I'm
that?
told.
Why are you
And
being vanilla? For
what?
work reasons?
No, I'm just saying. Is that already too much? Did I already say vanilla? Is that too wrong?
No, I'm just curious. I've already cut you off. I'm sorry. That's what I do. But like, I'm fucking. But why? Why are you like? Why? Because you. That's not like you to be vanilla and fucking reserved with your opinion. Why? What's this about? Are you confused about what your opinion is? Are you going through an evolution of, or are you sure of your opinion still, but like just
I
unwilling
don't
to?
you should not speak them out loud anymore. Even if you think you are in the middle of something great like Trump and MAGA and all that, and like you are super stoked about some of the kind of good things he is doing. Like he's cutting some Fed rates. The tariffs thing could work out in the long run. I'm just saying, how much more public do you want to be going in the future? Because it's always going to be a backlash, it seems.
So is this sort of like coming off the context of the Charlie Kirk assassination thing for kind of expressing
No
things?
comment.
Okay, so I mean, it does feel like things are changing though in that regard. Even sort of leading up to that, before that happened, like I've been attending these marches in Australia and stuff, and people are this whole mainstream idea of everyone's a radical now is being pushed really really hard, and it's for
That's what I'm
totally
saying.
not. Yeah. I'm picking up. I guess that's what I'm picking up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like you sort of just like even having very run of the mill sort of reasonable opinions about just like reasonable shit. We don't want to be mass immigrated by India and stuff like that. Like things like this. We're fucking extremist for saying those things now. So or radical, I think is the term. And also, if you feel nihilistic about things, I see you've got has no hope. I feel like that a lot of the time. I just sort of sometimes, some days I have a bit more than others, and it's like, but they're using that as a demonization term as well. Like, oh well, you're a what's that? A nihilistic, violent entity. As in, instead of to try and take it away from the political dichotomy of left and right entity, they describe it instead of saying this was a left-wing person or a right-wing person. They were saying they were a nihilistic, violent
So
entity.
you are hitting on something that's like very poignant, I think, Clancy, where I think we're starting to see this shift onto where we saw all this anarchy through the BLM movements, the George Floyd protests, even the Michael Brown in the 2012 to 2014 era out here in the US. But they're trying to like throw that anarchy back on the right, and they're saying that we're, like depending on who you talk to, they're saying it's kind of just like all on both sides right now, and it's where they both kind of meet now. It's like, oh, extremists on all sides, and I'm over here saying like, is it all sides or is this some more gaslighting? Because
well, I don't know. I mean, well, it seems visually apparent on one side more so than others. It definitely does exist on both. Let's say the traditional left, right wing thing. It does exist. It's increasingly. It does. What's annoying to me is because for years they spoke about this made up boogeyman on the right that didn't exist, but it's been spoken into existence now, which is becoming increasingly legitimate, and that's like. It's just not something I've experienced before in my life, and I'm like, this is a creation of, I don't
so
know.
for me,
I've-
this sounds like just from somebody here in America that's lived in the Southwest for a long time. Where we had like a big history of like this fake, like German kind of fascist movement out here in New Mexico with like Timothy McVeigh and the Oklahoma City bombing, and they try to say that Nazis like were existing out here for a long time. I feel like this is like a callback or a dog whistle, but who is
Yeah.
doing this? Like
I don't.
normal
Well,
people are
this
not
is always,
doing this.
this is always the problem. Who are they? All right. It's obviously who's paying for it all, but like fucking.
I'm not even saying it like on
We've
that
got the
level,
same
but you're
thing here with
right. Yeah, what is this? This sounds just like spook shit.
We've got this group. They're kind of essentially the LARPing entity called the National Socialist Network, and they're Australians, Nazis basically, but they all look like feds. I don't know if they actually all are feds. I think a lot of them are not. And even some of them sound like shockingly reasonable, which is uncomfortable for me to say.
Dude, user is fucking base, dude. He says that we're in the 60s all over again, and Thomas Sowell would probably agree with you right now. The 94-year-old.
A lot of people are saying this. It feels like the 60s all over again. Even fucking like people like Matt Walsh and everyone are saying this. A lot of people are saying that it's like, yeah, this feels just like the 1960s. Even a lot of apolitical people. I'm not trying to say it's a talking point. Like it does seem to legitimately feel like that for people. I can't speak to that because, I mean, I'm not from that era.
I'm just trying to stay in the cut, bro. I'm just trying to hang out in the trenches and not be targeted. I don't have a channel anymore. Deleted all my social platforms.
Yeah,
you know this.
Yeah.
I'm a ghost now.
I can only fucking get hold of you by like obscure emails. And
That's
like,
right.
You won't even.
Don't even say it. Don't even say what it is.
I wouldn't.
Thank God.
I wouldn't. But like, I can't even get you on my Discord, which is a private thing. But like, did you notice all those CEOs are being dragged before Congress now because of that thing, including the CEO of Twitch named Daniel Clancy. Everyone's fucking throwing that name out at the moment.
Oh yeah, I saw that guy. But also, I don't get on Discord. I have like, so in case you guys don't know, I'm trying to be into the competitive pinball community out here in New Mexico and like play pinball a lot more often. But don't even join their Discord because I'm like, dude, I know I've seen Alex Rosen bust a shitload of pedos on Discord, so I'm not even going to go on there. I don't.
Discord it
sounds terrible.
Like, it is bad, but like if you've got your own private guarded group, which is what it's all about, they're private guilds. You obviously don't allow in creepers, and like if you say for example, you
never know, dude. People don't moderate their groups, man.
No, but I do. I run my own, and I built my own, and I run Sean's, and I built his, like the third Railify one, and I've run bigger ones than that as well. But like, I don't let in creepers. Like I just kick them out, and I've never had to kick anyone out of mine or Sean's because the circle of people that he cultivates just are not like that. But there are those groups of people, and their platform of choice is like Discord and Reddit and shit. But Discord's really bad because it's a 13 up platform, and so like there's a lot of like trans and furry and like that.
You can never know. You just never know.
It's kind of native to that platform because it's a gamer platform primarily. But people don't use it just for that. Like obviously I'm not a gamer at all. I need to fix my camera being gay and fucked up. because it's all like it keeps being choppy, and Sean's is doing that too. And I'm guessing that's a StreamYard problem. I don't know.
I'm so glad I don't pay for that shit anymore or do YouTube Live
it's
anymore. It was so hard. It took so much energy.
Yes. Well, that's why I don't really put much energy into it anymore. And I don't have a schedule. I just said news and friends. Fucking, I don't even know how to change this shit anymore. Like, I feel like I'm getting old. Like, man, technology is, I used to
We
be
are
all over
getting old,
gadgets. I
dude.
love that shit.
How
And
old are
now
you, Clancy? Are we in our mid 30s?
36. Yeah.
We're
It
old,
tires me
bro.
out
I'm
now.
37. We are up there. We're middle
Yeah.
aged.
I just turned 36 like last month. How do you fucking change the Oh, that's why.
Fucking boomer.
Because it's being used. What if I do this? Hold on, I'll be back in a sec.
User is over here citing the Weather Underground as like some preeminent example of radicalism in the United States, but it's just pretty funny. Mars bars. Does anyone know what happened to the Ukraine war? I do. They are trying to relocate one of the second halves of Israel's capitals to the Ukraine into their own ancient homeland of Khazaria.
Is it Charlie Kirk's? Is it Charlie's like? Is this like? I know it's like the public memorial, but is it his funeral today as well? I'm guessing that's.
It was in Glendale. It's sold out. It was the biggest rock concert of all time.
I mean, it's pretty intense, isn't it? Like, it's very much Michael Jackson-esque at the Staples Center sort of thing.
I mean, I kind of get it, but also at the same time, like nobody told us he was this cool for the past 10 years. So I'm just really kind of
there's a
thrown for a loop. And to be fair, dude, I actually did have like a pretty, I'm not going to say like a personal connection to this, but I saw Charlie Kirk twice live in person in New Mexico. I saw him at Legacy Church. I saw him at the University of New Mexico at that protest.
Well, I was going to say, because you're a faithful guy, are you not? Am I?
I try to be, man, but we are all bastards, sometimes.
Sure. And that's
I'm not great.
One of the central messages to the teachings, right? We're all sinners, but like the thing is, I don't never consider myself religious. I've always kind of been like someone that's curious about spirituality, and that's never really changed. But through this whole thing, I'm kind of attributing this a lot more to the public's cascading reaction. But it's not just that. A lot of my other personal friends in my circle are just quite religious as well. And I just been thinking about it more. This is at the memorial. There's just tens of thousands of people that are turning up to church and like praising God.
I'm just hoping that there's not any more violence, because this is ritual season. Like I've said this every year for the past 4 years of my channel, and it's just so ironic he got shot before September 11th. And I don't want to get, I'm not into that road anymore. I'm just saying, like, why is it always September, October, man? There's
a reason they have October surprise in election season. There does seem to be a regularity to these things. Like it is it's undeniable. Like
it's fucked up.
And I don't know if we want to get into the whole thing about people.
No, I just get mad about it. Like now I just get angry because I know I talked about this ad nauseum. I just get angry now. It's just like, God damn it. Like we have a city election and a midterm next month, like in our city.
It's just kind of like the shock value of it's all gone, and I'm just depressed over it now, and I expect it now. But like, look at all these people like going like praising Jesus now. Like the whole thing outside is packed as well with like thousands of people.
That's Glendale, baby. That's my hometown. You know that? That's where I was born. I was born in Phoenix.
Look at them all, man. This is a
hanging out for hours though. That's not something to do on a Sunday. We can pray for Charlie Kirk. I will not wait in line for 15 hours for Charlie Kirk's memorial.
No, I mean, especially if you can just watch it on Twitter. Fucking reactance theory proposed by Jack Bram in 1966 describes the motivational state of psychological reactance that occurs when individuals feel that behavioral freedoms are threatened or eliminated,
Guy sounds like he was a Hegel, like a student of Hegel or something.
prompting them to restore that freedom through resistance, a boomerang effect, or even a desire to engage in the forbidden behavior more than before. Maybe the stage is being set for the Antichrist.
I was telling Mars Bars earlier in a private DM that Steve Bannon is probably the smartest person talking about all this shit leading up to it, and nobody listened to
him. That's what's it called? The War Room, is it?
Yeah, he also mentioned a lot of this thing about like he went really esoteric with it, metaphysical about the fourth turning, and said that we were in this maybe potential like epoch that was timed with the age. This is getting really weird, but with the age of Aquarius, and there's just saying there's like a massive like philosophical and spiritual cleansing that's going to happen over the next like 100 years now.
Well, that's not that weird. I mean, that's not. I mean,
but the fourth turning is also like some kind of other deeper.
It's a pretty mainstream belief. Well, I wouldn't say mainstream, but like in terms of the esoteric beliefs, that's not the most esoteric one. Like,
right?
Yeah. It's less so than say shape-shifting lizards. But yeah.
Come on, Mars. You know what I'm talking about. What do you think Steve Bannon said, Mars?
I mean, I don't really watch Steve Bannon. I mean, I don't mind him. I don't have anything against him.
No, I'm just saying, like anything he said recently, like the past 2 years, has probably been irrelevant. But the shit he said before. Oh, by the way, has anybody like just checking in with the Piers Morgan show lately and some of the crazy shit he said on it? Can you hear me?
Say that again. Sorry. The Piers Morgan thing. Sorry, I was reading this and I was talking over you.
No, I'm just saying Piers Morgan has been going ham lately, and his show is like incredibly entertaining. I don't know if it has to do with anything we're talking about right now. But that guy is going nuts.
I don't know why he unblocked me. Well, I know why he blocked me. I don't know why he unblocked me. But fucking, I can't help but find him entertaining. He's so irritating at times. Like when he's on, but when he's off, he's like, "Fuck, you're a cunt."
He blocked you?
Yeah. Yeah, because because I didn't even, he's such a bitch, whiny bitch. Like it was when Joe Biden got diagnosed with cancer, right? And
oh, come on. What'd you do? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything bad. I wasn't making fun or anything. I asked a legitimate question that he was just blocking anyone who was talking about Joe Biden at the time who wasn't absolutely glazing the cunt, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't even remember what it was. It certainly was nothing like, it was not anything like gleeful or celebratory, nothing at all like that. It was something, I think it was more just like because I wasn't very moved by it and I was asking about Hunter Biden or something like that. It was kind of something very much unrelated. And then he just took that and put me in the basket of, oh, I'm blocking everyone who's making fun of this. And I'm like, what are you talking about, you stupid whinging cunt?
Many such cases. Like one of my biggest all-time nemesis was Cernovich. He's blocked me and unblocked me multiple times. Like really
yeah, he's a Karen.
But I'm deleted off of, now I'm off of just Twitter forever.
I owe about 200 followers to Mike Cernovich because for retweeting me and
motherfucker.
Shit.
What a puss cake.
He's a weird cunt, isn't he?
So strange. Yeah. He's a CIA agent.
I mean, I can't tell who is and isn't anymore. It just becomes so blurry at the edges. It's just like,
that was what my main point about the Posobiec thing was. I saw the Charlie Kirk episode with Piers Morgan, Jack Posobiec, and Destiny. And Jack Posobiec is such a fucking fed. Like
the way he's like sat there all staunch the whole time.
All stoic and like the adults in the room allegedly, and Piers is just, it's like the MI5 and the CIA is just there monitoring this Charlie Kirk assassination debate. It's so dope.
I mean, it is a bit cringe. So what's this fucking Bridget Macron is going to show her cooter,
Her dick?
I guess, or well, she's going to show a cooter, a photo of a cooter.
No, they're
Cool.
not. That's not going to
That's what,
happen.
yeah. Well, that's what they're announcing.
If this happens, just send the nukes to America, please. I don't want to see this on
showing a picture of
TV.
a cunt to a court doesn't do anything.
No, just end Western
doesn't prove
civilization.
anything.
If they're really going to make news, I don't care anymore. I know.
could just take a picture of
I
someone
know what
else's
it
cunt.
is. It's a D. It's like a 7-inch dick. I know.
I could take a picture of my pussy and show them that.
I mean, it's not even the biggest dick in the world. Like, let it bang or drop the nuke. I don't care.
I'm not like, because I don't know if because it's supposed to be like either
So
that or
stupid.
DNA evidence, but I'm like, wouldn't the DNA evidence be like
I'm
actual
so angry
evidence as
about
opposed to
this.
just like some porno? Like she could send anyone's old cunt in a fucking pig. And also, by the way, who is punished to get that fucking day on the job? Like, I mean, I bet there's going to be a load of people calling in sick that week.
I don't know why anymore. Like, this is what I'm saying. Whatever's happening on Earth is not real. It's not the whole story, folks. Pray
Sean's
to
like,
Jesus.
the
Pray to your Lord.
down.
Get in touch with Christianity. Read some C.S. Lewis. Start understanding what it means when you let things, be unto Caesar's and let him run this crazy clown world.
Elon, I got banned from Twitter because Elon's trains are protected and Elon loves, Indians and trains are protected. You go pretty hard though, Sean. But like, to be fair, he does fucking protect them. He gives this veil of not protected, but he's like such a Peter Thiel fucking snaky character. Like, it's what he says is never what he actually means. They're all those fucking big billionaire tech bros are like that. But Elon's one of the worst, if not the worst, because he's not just because
he's not even the richest person in the world anymore. Fucking Larry Ellison's been buying up Maui and painting blue roofs on everything, became the richest person in the world. And I talked about this 2.5 years ago, and I get no credit because I do.
How much is Larry Ellison worth? How much is he worth?
370 billion or something, or like
I think
the
Elon's
Oracle guy.
I know who he is, but like I think Elon. I think they sort of teeter and back and forth with each other. I think Elon does.
There's like a really recent news story within the last 2 weeks that just said that Larry Ellison's the new.
Has he come back again? Because
there was
another third guy. Oh no, it was Larry. No, it was Ellison. It was Ellison. Yeah, they do go back and forth. But Elon is touted as
pieces of shit.
Not only the richest man in the world, but also which is not true. And neither is Ellison. Like, there's trillionaires.
Of course,
the
Black Pope is the richest man in the world, and nobody wants to talk about it.
People say fucking Putin is, but that's not even believable either. But then there's also fucking what's I saying before that? Shit, I forgot. What was I just saying?
Fuck Larry Ellison. That's what we're saying.
I don't know.
Deport him to space.
Oh yeah, and they say Elon's the smartest person in the world. He's a genius. I mean, like, he's smart, but like, I think that's a bit overcooked the way they describe his genius. I don't know. I think Michael Obama has a bigger one.
Well, take it easy.
Gender and sex are the same thing. There are only 2 of them, and they are unchangeable. January, no, I don't know if they're the same thing, but they are unchangeable, and they are linked one to one. Like, you cannot change one without the other, and you can't change one, and so therefore you can't change the other. So
he's a tadpole, has never met microplastics, so he can't say that definitively.
No, but that's you're talking about birth defects. You're talking about birth defects. You're not talking about viable,
I know.
which
I'm
is
being
binomial.
mature.
That has to go one way or the other. Otherwise, it's inviable and it's defective. And you can be viable and then mutilate yourself.
This water's changed to the frogs. You know, they're making them.
Yeah, they're making the frogs
gay.
or intersex or something like that. But again, it's a birth defect and they're not viable for reproduction, so it's not a gender or a sex. Pretty sure the king of Saudi Arabia is the richest. Well, I mean, this is something that's almost impossible to trace, but I'm certain there's names out there that almost no one has in their in their data bank that are worth trillions. You know, like we never talk about Rothschild. I find it laughable that David Rockefeller, on paper, died with $2 billion. I mean, there's women in Australia with more money than that.
David Rockefeller. Which generation of Rockefeller is that guy?
He died at 102 in like 2015 or something, maybe.
Okay.
He's the one that attributed a lot of the quotes that he didn't actually say.
He wasn't the one giving the poor kids nickels, right?
That was his granddad, I think.
What a piece of shit.
That was John D. Rockefeller. So John D. Rockefeller, he was supposedly the richest man to have ever lived, but that's been overpassed.
Dude, Carnegie is actually, if you adjust it for inflation, like the top dog. If you
this is adjusting for inflation. John D. Rockefeller supposedly today, if he was alive, would be worth something like $700 billion. But again, these are people that are known about and you can trace the resources. But like there's and I think once you get past a certain threshold, it's like the numerics of it isn't that important. Like you get past a certain amount, and it's like, well, no, what is the game here? It's not
the
about
encyclopedias and the Wikipedia is all changed.
It's about having power and it's about having influence, right? And so, really, I guess if you can maneuver that, like, so you've got Donald Trump and then you've got Elon Musk, which is a good little comparison there. One of them is way more powerful than the other, but the other one is way more wealthy than the other. So it's like the money didn't seem to be the driving factor necessarily in that. Trump had more power than Elon, but Elon had more money than
maybe. Trump. This is fascinating shit to think about. Like 10 years down the line,
to think about, but
we won't know. We won't know until like 20 years later.
Well, I don't know if we'll ever know. Some things we'll just never know. Like who really shot Charlie Kirk and why are we told that's an entrance wound when it's obviously not?
So people are saying, "Oh my god, okay, I won't talk anymore." You are right. Okay. I mean, you're onto something.
I mean, that's one. I mean, that's a clear one. You just got to go through a lot of gymnastics, which I did try to do in the first couple of days to be like, oh yeah, it must be body armor, deflection, acute angle. No. Exit wound for sure.
Also, the testimony that his daughter was crawling towards him after the shot fired actually does not suggest that it came from the same direction that his daughter was heading towards him at, because that would have just like human biological, you know what I mean? Like human biological reaction would have. I don't know. I think there's a lot to be said on what you said and the way his daughter allegedly reacted to the gunshot, where she crawled towards him rather than away from him.
Because of the martyrdom and the political entanglement and how big this has been, this is all going to be like JFK level classified for.
Also, I am kind of like, and I want, this is kind of devil's advocate, but I don't think it is. This is kind of very interesting that this level of a political commentator was assassinated rather than a actual politician on a live stream. I'm just trying to figure out the overall angle of it. If this is like a legit organic movement, like an Antifa left-wing thing, or if this is some kind of other like conflicts within other factions of our national security apparatus. I don't know.
Yeah, there's for me, it's kind of two-pronged. It's like there's a lot of questions about, well, it does seem to be of resource expense and coverage and like this, they're definitely lying about this. So that's one thing that's like, okay, what the fuck's that about? But the other thing is like, almost separately, as if even if they weren't lying about it, it's definitely being used from the very second it occurred, even if it wasn't done by then, for a bigger like you got Peter Navarro the other day. I think it was on Piers Morgan. A conservative, by the way, spent time in jail for fucking contempt of Congress or something, and he's like, it's time to end the anonymity online. We need digital IDs, and we need to, you need to put in your. This is like even Sargon of Akkad now. He's like, I'm so for the Australian government, congratulating the Australian government for fucking doing this Child Online Safety Act, which is literally fucking doing the opposite of what it claims to do, and it fucks everyone's internet. It sanitizes the internet, and it makes it a much worse and more dangerous place for everyone, not just children.
And user has a comment right there. If you just like highlight that really quick.
Which one?
His most recent one. Never let a crisis go to waste.
Sean's
user. That is a Obama and Rahm Emanuel quote. That's a Saul Alinsky like theory on just allowing the West to descend into chaos. And I just hate to see that we're like maybe seeing it to its complete fruition, to where we cannot discern whether it's left or right anymore. And now we've got to let it fall.
There's a finality. There's this cunt on his leaf blower again. It's like he's there every day. Just cut the trees down. Jesus Christ, they seem to be more trouble than they're worth. Anyway, there seems to be damn it, I'm so ADHD. What was I just saying before that?
I was just saying that I kind of am afraid that this is
there's a finality to this. Like there seems to be a crossing point, and it's not just like you, like across the board, even on mainstream television now, the language has shifted into we're not even attempting to have a conversation anymore. We need to just protect
it's all damage control.
The partisan factions need to now, and I don't believe it's truly a partisan war, but they're making it one for a purpose. It's always been top down, but they're making it left, right, as they always have done. But they're so blatant and intense right now that like it's like this very much this attitude from everyone across the aisles. Both sides are like, no, we don't want it. We're not having discussions anymore. That was what Charlie did. He got killed for it anyway. We're not doing that anymore. We are now in the business of protecting our own, separating it further into those factions, and also sort of worryingly abandoning certain, I don't want to say free speech because it's a bit of a gray area. Like, I don't know, like no one has the right to no one has the obligation to employ unsavory people. That's not they can say what they want. They don't have to be criminally charged, but they also don't have to retain losing their job over it is not a free speech issue. But
So one thing I kind of
the collection of tens of thousands, like almost 100,000 names in a database, whether it's grassroots or not, like for wrongthink, that is a bad precedent to be setting. That's very Palantir-esque, and it's very much like, I don't know if we really know what we're getting ourselves into here. I mean, some of us do, but some of us are so emotional, we just don't care. They're so angry and emotional about this. Even people that had nothing on, no one, like you say, no one was saying he was this great before. And a lot of those people are now so emotionally invested in this that they want blood. And it's like, whoa, did you even know his name 5 weeks ago?
Yeah, so a lot of what you said is like very poignant. I think like we talked about, this is like coming to a complete peak, but anybody that's my age or older, I try to like bring them back into this conversation about what it was like when Obama was running for president here in this country, and where there's the Occupy movement, and like how big and intense that was, and how much of a far left swell and a far right swell was like really coming together, and it was like a whole phenomenon for like a year and a half. And then Obama started to consolidate the primary votes. He got Bernie Sanders kind of pushed away from it, and then you just saw the immense influence into his cabinet from all these lobbyist organizations that completely quelled any sense of the Occupy movement, right? Back then, and it's
that
just
seems like
a
100 years ago now.
It does, but it's all like what we're seeing now. You saw an increased Obama executive branch since then. Any kind of reaction on the right in terms of a power grab in Congress or in the presidency has been a direct reaction to that sentiment. I think there was a point in time where we could have gotten along in like 2006, 2007, 2008, but it just didn't happen. And now we get to just live it all out, and there's no going back.
So where to from now? Because a lot of people want a civil war, but they don't know to what end, what winning or losing looks like. They don't know what the terms of engagement are.
They don't know what it means. Yeah,
they don't know what it means. They just want to kill people and hurt others who
just want us
they're
dead,
their enemies.
They're
just angry. Yeah, and so like, what is a practical solution to this sort of obvious impasse? Is a national divorce? Like, do you secede into like balkanized?
No, that doesn't work either. We just got to have it out. We got to have it out nationwide, and we get to reap what we sow. Like I don't want to make like a really dark prediction for like the next 20 years of America, but there's no regional coherency that like any kind of redlining, redistricting, all that it's just a farce. There's no regional breakups in America. They made sure of that.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of this kind of shit is why I stopped even doing any like live streaming. I turned this. I paid for the StreamYard last month because I was. I did it for my
close
birthday.
with Occupy. We were so close.
I did it for my birthday, and then because I wanted to do a birthday stream, and then I fucking did it and then I renewed it because I wanted to film the March thing, and then now there's going to be one every month the next little while. So there's like
in Australia.
Yeah,
dude, you be careful, Clancy. I wouldn't even go out there if I were you, unless you're just from a distance.
Oh well, I mean, what else?
I don't know.
No one else has been streaming them. Well, a couple of others, but the other day,
I keep telling you, you should come in illegally to America. Is what you should be doing. It'd be so easy.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I know you don't think that. It's because you listen to them. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's easier than you think, Clancy. We could.
Yeah, not because it's like not that. The aversion is not because it's going to be difficult. I know it would be quite simple to achieve, but like, I don't like the idea of hiding from. I mean, I already have to. People at baseline, we already have to conceal ourselves from the government just for having normal human thoughts. I don't want to have like a whole lot of extra reasons to hide from a foreign government. I don't want to come in and abuse. I would feel like a hypocrite coming into the United States as an illegal immigrant and then still holding the same opinions I do about illegal immigration. Like that, I just couldn't do that. Do you know what I mean?
Some of them are better than, sometimes you're better than them, you know?
And everyone's individuals, and I understand everyone's got their reasons, but like it's the problem remains. Like,
that's what Mexicans tell ourselves to other illegal immigrants. So like, yeah, fuck these Venezuelans coming in. We're better than them. But it's kind of true.
Well, there are some people that undoubtedly contribute in very like great ways, but like they are still nonetheless the part of a bigger problem and a contributor to a larger problem. And so if it wasn't for all the other contributors, maybe those outliers would be tolerable, but they're not, because it's not. So like, they're never going to be they're not. And to be at the end of the day, like it's in the case of the United States, there's way too many to deport anyway. So like, it's not gonna.
Oh, dude. Well,
And so when it comes to deporting the
I am
ones
gonna
that
say
they're going to
this.
anyway, the best ones are going to be kept. They're never going to get rid of the good ones anyway.
I'm going to say something very controversial, maybe in terms of the immigration conversation in America. We should keep the brown ones, the Mexican, American, and Latino ones, and just deport all the Asian ones, because that would probably solve our inflation problem and correctly adjust for all the
continental ones. So
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know, all the ones that have just like
because Central Americans
since...
are kind of Americans in a sense. So like
we are cool with them. We are cool with the Guatemalans, the El Salvadorans, the Mexicans.
Well, is it not true that like, well, hold a minute. So like, some people will push back at this and say, well, hold on, a lot of fentanyl and stuff comes over Mexico. Yeah, but that's because it's coming into Mexico from China, right?
Well, so, yeah, but we should also fucking execute the cartel. Like, every time we catch them coming into New Mexico, they should not get like a citation and get released and then go back and like hope to come back for a court date.
It is already
death penalty for these death penalty for these fucks, man. Like, I don't care if they're Mexican or not.
Sean says he'll bring me on H-1B before it's too late, but Trump signed the proclamation.
Let me go get another beer.
He signed a proclamation today saying it's a $100,000 fee now for H-1B, which is insane because like that's several years worth of many people. Like that's like 2 or 3 years worth of salary for many of these applicants, most of them, which I guess is the point. But even for the ones that exceed that, it's like, so what are they? What, going to work for free for a year and a half? Like that's where. It doesn't seem like a good solution to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not. He's done crazy things and been correct before. It kind of fucks things for me, but I kind of gave up on that dream anyway. I'm never gonna have $100,000. I'm never gonna have the opportunity to go to America. It's just not gonna happen. I might be able to visit, but I'll never be able to move there. If I win the lotto, I will H-1B myself. Oh, can you even do that? Am I allowed? If I win the lotto, I'll buy a gold card that for $5 million, and then no cunt's getting rid of me. Mexicans are better than Venecarans. Venecarans? No, we should deport everyone without exception. Or alternatively, we could invade Latin America and make it all the US. Someone said there was this thing on Twitter yesterday. And he was talking about, why don't we go over to fucking Qatar or wherever it was? I don't know, some other country. And he's like, let's all just like vote in all Americans and just change all their laws and just fucking make it fucking illegal to, read their book over there and shit. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. Hold a minute. Sounds familiar. In UK,
all right, what are we talking about?
Oh, the end of the world. I think in the UK, they've got like fucking a Sharia courts minister now.
Oh, that sounds like Minnesota, dude. Minnesota was fucking crazy when I went out there for a work conference. It is different than the rest of America.
The way you said that.
Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul region has like a 17 to 20% Somali population.
That's why they changed. This is Tim Walz' state, isn't it? Governor Tim Walz, right?
And the people there do not like to talk politics at all. They're very nice, they're very friendly, but as soon as you say politics, they just smile and they're like, they don't do anything else. They're just like, nope. And we were there on the May Day protests.
What is it? Because they don't understand politics, or they don't want to talk about it?
No, it's so radical there, dude. Whatever it is with the Farmers League, the Democratic Farmers League, and like the Somali immigrant, the African Muslim immigration population to Minnesota, it's next level. I can't really speak on it because it's so deep. It looks like. Why
do you spell school shooters like that? Are you not allowed to spell school shooter on YouTube?
Probably.
What the fuck is wrong with this? That's what I mean. I say rape and shit. I mean, I'm not fucking. I mean, I say everything. I say,
dude, you got gray hair like me now, dude. We both have started
Man,
getting this white silver hair this last 3 years.
I've been having silver hair since I was
Look
like
at this,
fucking
bro.
18. I mean, I still got fucking. I don't know if
It's what
I'm
it's done to
receding
us.
yet. But like but I've definitely got like silver bands going on, like Tulsi Gabbard streak here.
Silver bands, 50 bands, Taliban.
I got grey treatment. You know, I was grey since I was like 18 years old.
So what generation are we? Are we millennials? Are we Zers?
So
We're
there's
millennials,
like,
right?
well, we
Technically,
are millennials, but like
I don't think
when I was
that's
growing
right,
up, that
though.
it wasn't called that when I was growing up. We were Generation Y, and then they stopped
That's
calling it that.
true.
Because, and I think it's true that we actually are Generation Y, and then because there's
The last ones that
sub-generations.
questioned.
So like the first lot, because the first lot of millennials are closer in every way to Gen X than the broad-based millennials.
I agree.
So like we were more like latchkey kids. We grew up. We've forged a lot of our character before the internet was a day-to-day thing in our lives. Although we did grow up with.
Dude, I was walking to school at 5 and got hit by a car, and
yeah. So we were latchkey kids.
Yes, in Phoenix. Like, yeah,
we were latchkey kids, whereas the rest of the millennials are not like that, and so that's why I think there is they do have different names for the divisions now, but like I just go with Generation Y, which is a defunct term.
It just means that they cannot be what we were once upon a time.
Cassie, my lovely cunt.
Who is this broad? Where's she from?
Cassie is my Rumble friend. She's over from Third Rail Fights channel.
But what geographically? Where is she from?
Yeah, I don't know actually. Where are you? Where are you, Cassie? Then invite Canada. And then invade Canada. I did invite Canada. He's too busy though. It's too early for him.
Who's Canada?
Sean.
Oh,
I'm building a Third Rail. I'm building his
that fucking
website.
guy.
He's hilarious.
What is Sean doing these days? What's he talking about?
They do a few different things throughout the week. He live streams every single fucking day except for Saturdays. Sundays.
I gotta give you guys credit, man. I'm so disenchanted. I work all the time. I do not want to stream anymore at all. I barely want to go online. It's crazy.
I mean, don't give me credit. I've only just been doing it sort of here and there in the last few months since my birthday. But like Sean does it Sean and Gina do it every single day. And fucking, I feel the same as you though, like very disenchanted and black pilled, and just like I didn't enjoy doing the things that I liked anymore, even, and then that translated into not.
The Charlie Kirk shit just depressed the shit out of me. It didn't make me activated. It didn't make me want to post more. It just made me be like,
it didn't do anything
like,
to it.
This uncensored video just leaked through Facebook, bro. On my Facebook scroll, there's like an uncensored fucking version of it. Like, why?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it 1,000 times. I mean, that didn't really.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even look for it. I'm somebody that always looks for that shit. And I didn't even look for it, and it just came up on.
No, it was everywhere. You couldn't avoid it.
It's different.
Yeah, I was definitely different, but like for me, I'd already had that sort of death, like months beforehand. So by the time everyone was having that same sort of moment over Charlie Kirk, I was like kind of confused by it, and I'm like, doesn't everyone already feel like this though?
Right. And like, I can't believe you guys give a shit or like are pretending to give a shit is my main sentiment. Like, why are you guys pretending to give a shit is my main overall feeling right now.
And it's not to say, and I don't mean that as in like, of course, like I've shed tears over Charlie Kirk. Even just yesterday, I was thinking about it and I seen the thing and it's horrible. It's very,
this guy is not like, he wasn't a crazy person. Like I said, I talked earlier how I saw him twice in person. He is not what people think he is.
Yeah, and it's also just like his little babies and his wife who really just like kind of like, and I know a lot of it is produced and overdone for like social media and stuff, but like you could tell she really just really loved him. And like it does hurt to see that. It is very upsetting. But like, and that's not, if I'm wrong, correct me, but that's not what we mean by like, why does anyone pretend to care? It's not about that. It's like, why does anyone like sort of have any sort of like, we don't have a dog in this fight anymore. They killed our dog. Like we're like basically we just
It's really bizarre, and this is like the biggest part about
and I
where I
don't
feel like
mean that.
America's like in a real Rorschach test right now, because we really got to ask ourselves on the left and the right, and like we're all seeing completely different things right now, and this
This
is
is
going to keep going forward. It's if the right keeps seeing one thing and the left keeps seeing another thing perpetually, and the media is not going to come together like in the 50s and 60s, it's just give us a straightforward radio broadcast of what the world events are like. We're not going to come back from this.
yeah. Well, that seems to be the sentiment. Cassie asks who is the guest. It's my old buddy Cosmic from used to stream ages and ages ago before
The
Sean.
New Mexico Show on YouTube. I do strictly travel vlogs and bullshits around town in Albuquerque, Carlsbad, New Mexico, and anywhere else in the state that I get a hankering to go to.
Watch Codex Pajit. You'll be immune from everything after that.
I
It
don't
made
watch
me-
anything Pajit.
It what made me want to buy more ammo, but I always buy more ammo, so I guess nothing can change for me. What's up, Mr. Scott?
Mr. Scott!
Love Mr. Scott. Follow Daniel Clancy on all platforms, mrcunt.info. Mr. Scott.
What do you think, Daniel? Are we going to like all hug together back in America sometime soon? What does the next election cycle look like? Gavin Newsom, Trump Jr.
They're doing a big they're doing a 250th Federation to like a birthday celebration, like fucking exhibition thing next year. Trump's doing it across America, like the 250th birthday. So like
if he makes Art Deco great again, I think it's called MADGA, Make Art Deco Great Again in the United States, I will vote for him.
I love Art Deco, but like
rebuild the buildings, get Americans inspired again. If you really want to do this bullshit, Trump, quit doing this superficial shit and make our lives better.
Yeah. It's gonna be kind of like the sort of like World Expo sort of deal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mars will love that. Mars has so much to say about the World's Fair. Don't get him started. Mars. He loves World's Fair and Art Deco talk.
Yeah, that's annoying. You can't see the handles when all the comments are up. The AOC versus Barron. What, Barron who? Trump? He's like 10. Well, not really.
Yeah.
What is he?
Mars Bar says, shout out Cosmic's car. I just got my engine halfway rebuilt. I got a new head gasket. My headers were refinished. And I spent $1,000 to get the deductible paid for and the parts. But my warranty paid $3,800. So it's almost like I have a whole new car in the same body.
Thank you, Americua. Just have a time for a drive-by thumbs up. Appreciate you, my friend. Oh yeah, but I should do. I don't do these calls to action because I'm a really bad podcaster.
You're terrible.
Yeah, I am bad. Can everyone please like and repost the stream? And even if you do a little comment under it, that's cool too. Apparently, all that shit helps. And also, I'm edging very close to this payout thing threshold on Rumble. So if anyone wants to do like a little, get a membership or a little rant or something, I don't know. I think memberships, I get to keep more of it. Membership's better.
Mr. Scott Awesome is asking what event I went to last year. That was an Art Deco event, but that was probably just an art walk, Mr. Scott. And that happens like every Friday for most of the summer.
Dude, I love fucking architecture. I used to live in a beautiful old Art Deco building. It was like Gothic Art Deco. It's very New York.
In New Mexico, they don't allow buildings taller than like 20 or 50 stories, like legit. Like they don't let them. They like in the whole state, we can't have them taller than a certain.
Yeah, they have similar laws in different areas here. Like in Sydney, for the longest time, you couldn't build any taller than the Centrepoint Tower. Oh, you can't see that. I'm pointing to something you can't see. There's this Centrepoint Tower. It kind of looks like the Toronto Space Needle. No, that's the CN Tower. What's the one in Seattle Space?
The Space Needle.
Like, it's not quite like that. It looks more
dude,
like a bird's nest. But you couldn't.
I gotta fly out, dude. Everybody in the chat, who wants me to fly out there to see Daniel? I gotta go out there. Are you in Sydney? I gotta fly out to Sydney. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm in Sydney.
We gotta have a collaboration stream sometime. You don't want to come here illegally, so I guess I'll go there.
I could fly there as a visit, like for a couple of weeks. Okay, that's a different, like I'll do that. But I wanted to. I mean, I should start with that anyway.
It's like
smash that like, hit that follow, repost that chat, all for free friends. Thanks, Cassie.
I have to go there by myself and strangle a kangaroo to get into the fucking airport. I'll do it, dude. I don't give a shit.
The kangaroo will fuck you up, bro.
No, it won't.
They are.
It's a deer.
With claws. No. And when you get close to them, you'll see. Like, they're very... I mean, I did... we hit some on the road once and fucked up the car. And, I did chase them, like a big mob of them, away with a rock. They were skittish ones, though, and I was really
How does it take an elbow to the jaw, though? Like, how does it take
you won't get your elbow up that high. It will tear your face off.
You guys are underestimating Americans.
Their claws are big and sharp, and they're quick, and they're strong. They're very muscular. You watch them.
All right. I watched one dude punch a kangaroo to get his dog back. I'm just saying.
Let's watch a guy fighting a kangaroo. Let me find one. Man fights kangaroo. Look, I bet this.
But also, if you just have a revolver, it's just like, brah! You're done, kangaroo. Give me my dog back.
Here we go. Hold on. How do I do this? No, stop screen. Oh, I should have share screen. This one, that one.
Teabagging is saying the koala fucked me up.
He's got his dog.
Oh yeah, he beat him up though, right? He like fucked him up though.
Let it go, dog.
Like he won.
The other dog's coming.
Let's judge this fairly. So he saved his dog. Like no matter what happened, he won.
I mean, to be fair, I would have done it.
You just throw a punch at that stupid deer and it goes away.
He was lucky though. Where is
kangaroos are just deer, dude. We give them too much credit.
No, they're not. They're like rodents. I think they're fucking. I hate them. Well, look at them. They look like a big rat. They're a big rat. Look at his tail.
Marstar says his money's on the no, dude. I'll
kangaroos fighting at the pub.
So the only reason why this works is because they know the rules of engagement before. They talked about it. Yeah, this is not quite the same thing. This is like an organized fight.
Well, that was all right.
Not quite the same.
Yeah, well, it's not as good as
I'm just saying, I would stab that kangaroo in its guts.
Fucking dumb cunts.
Like, we gotta quit pretending like these Australian animals are that smart, okay?
Did you know my auntie Illuminati?
The only other thing I can put it down to is that they teamed up with fucking Illuminati. Or the fucking Jews, or these cunts that are controlling the world.
She's right. So cunts are controlling the world.
I love my Illuminati shoes.
I love
That's it.
verga.
Very good. So very good.
You say
Retarded, Your Majesty. Definitely what you'd call retarded.
But I've got a few little things. I'm going to update them.
you may stand down, Mr. Lesbian.
That's not me.
You may stand down, Mr. Lesbian.
I'm not the lesbian.
Sorry, nah, that was just there for
Oh, okay.
a different moment. My money on the Kanga. Da 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 da. Hey, B money! My big cunt is here. My money cunt. Okay, don't hate me, but I'm not a fan of Ford Focus because I've owned one years ago, but nothing but issues.
You gotta go Asian now.
I've not really got a big love for Ford. I've had Ford. I used to have a Ford EB Falcon. That was an okay car, actually. Like a 4-liter.
Anything post 2005, you gotta go Asian. If you
Yeah,
want to
this is
go
like
GM before 2005, I don't blame you because I did. So
Hope you're awesome as usual today. Thank you, my brother. You too. Maybe I couldn't beat a kangaroo. I better beat my buddy Smith and Weston. I bet that my buddy Smith and Wesson could. I always fuck that up. I keep saying Smith and Weston because it's one of those annoying words.
I have a Smith & Wesson. I have a 38 special 5-round hammerless revolver.
I drive a 2019 GMV Sierra truck and have drove a Sierra for years now. Keep trading up since COVID. Can't buy shit. GMC. GMV, GMC. These are all like things that I don't understand.
It's the most
Frens-
American shit ever. We wouldn't expect you to understand, Clancy.
Yeah, that's very Americanized. That is. I like the sound of Smith and Weston. Yeah, it does sound cool, and it kind of feels like it. What do they call that? They call that a egg corn. I think is the term for that. When like people get words wrong, but it's appropriate anyway, and the like it makes perfect sense why you would do that. So like, what's a good example of one? Like, fuck, I can't even think.
They call it an ear corn?
Egg corn.
Oh, that's like
Okay, so well, actually,
the British.
that's
That's like
egg
some
corn
British
is
shit.
egg corn is in itself a good example because this is why they were called that, because it's actually acorn, but people often call them egg corns, thinking that's what they're actually called because they look like little eggs in a cup. And so that's why they coined the term that way. But yeah. I miss my 1972 Caddy. I wouldn't be able to afford to drive anyway. Yeah. Cadillacs are pretty kind of like pretty. What the fuck? Do they even make them anymore?
Caddies are as good as their carburetors.
Do they even make Cadillac anymore?
Damn Skippy. They do.
Full on Morica. It's spelled with a U, Cassie. Come on now. Morica.
Man, you've never been to America and it shows, Daniel.
Well, come on now.
We gotta get you over here, man.
Why?
That's
You're
so
not allowed to.
bad.
I'm not allowed to say Morica?
You would love it in New Mexico, dude. You would
I
have
would
a fucking
hate
time
it.
of your
Sounds like a
life.
shithole.
No, it's not. It's amazing.
Isn't it a fucking blue Democrat fucking degenerate shithole?
In the shithole parts, yes.
Okay,
That's
so
like
there's good
that's like
parts then.
20%. That's like 20%.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right, okay, fair.
You would love it out. You would love it in the boonies.
Probably. I would, yeah. To be fair, I'd probably even love even California. There's parts of California that I'm sure I'd really love.
I think you would just
Because-
like it in America, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's states that I wouldn't choose to live in, like California.
So I
but,
can't
like,
put it on the record, but I swear to God, I would help you get here illegally if you wanted to. It's not on the record, though.
Well, it kind of is. We're live streaming this.
No, that doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't. But like fucking I appreciate that, but I wouldn't. Because I just wouldn't. I would visit and then like overstay maybe.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I would just visit and come home. I don't know. I've got too much. I got to come back down to earth on that one. Really, it's just never going to happen. And maybe it will. Maybe I'll win the lotto. Maybe I'll get a good job opportunity there or something. I don't know. Anything could happen. But I don't want to be there as a resident. As I don't want to be undocumented.
Are you sure?
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of misinformation. Sure. There's a lot of misinformation about that.
I don't even like that word.
I know.
I'm going to try and avoid using that word. I want to just go back to saying bad information.
I'm just going to say that people aren't getting deported at the rate that people think they are getting deported at.
I'm not concerned about getting deported. The idea of me being there, I don't want to, as a ethical, moral thing. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, we have no
regardless
morals.
Of even if I was
we have
to get
no
away,
morals, Clancy. It's okay. I'm speaking on behalf of America right now. Like the whole country. Like we will accept you.
Look, I'm sure I would get away with it easier than others, just because like I don't look that typically illegal. So there's yes, basically cosmic. Yes, they do. Overpriced. I'm a bit behind on these. Dogs. Yeah. Taos.
There you go. You can hide out on Taos easy. Muslims hide out on Taos. You could definitely hide out on Taos.
Is that in Albuquerque, New Mexico?
It's 2 hours north of Albuquerque on the Indian reservation, and there is like a giant Islamist camp out there and a lot of other free-spirited libertarian camps. So you could totally live out in Taos.
Why do I want to go? What are you talking about? Why do I want to go and live with Islamists in a forest?
No, you go create your own compound right next to Islamists, and you all get along. That's how it's like. You guys all get along next to each other. That's
like fucking Israel, right?
Yeah. It's so funny. I mean, that's actually a really funny joke. That's so funny to think about.
You know the super nice caddies? Yeah, mine wasn't one of those. I bought it off a cowboy for $50 and a carton of cigarettes. Still the most dependable car I've ever owned, though.
Look at Brian Guy, buddy. He's like, hey, libertarians are there too. I'm like, hell yeah, they are.
I don't think their manual transmission. Okay, we're getting all into fucking.
They're getting all esoteric into Taos. You shouldn't have said Taos.
I dig your upstanding cunt ways. Well, I just don't want to be like. I don't like the idea. I mean, I think there are bad laws, and I think there's a truth to it. It is a good citizen's duty to break bad laws.
However, Mr. Scott Awesome is asking about self-deportations. We tried that with Liberia, and nobody ever wanted to go there in the 30s and 40s. So,
but I don't think immigration laws are bad. I think they're not strong enough, and so that is a law that I would like to respect, just universally, whether or not it's policed correctly or at all. It's just I don't. Yeah, it would always be in the back of my mind. It would totally taint my entire self-worth of being there and my sense of contribution. Do you know what I mean?
I think you take America too seriously. You just gotta come
maybe,
here, bro.
But I think that do you know what? Maybe, but like I'm not born there, so I think as someone coming in, I think they should be taking it seriously.
But okay, so how many Americans would it take telling you that you should come here
illegally? Like
yeah,
80,
how many of us would it take?
80 to 90% of all of my American friends say come here illegally.
All right, everybody in the chat, 80 to 90% of his American followers in the chat tell him he should deport himself to America right now.
But I know most of them are saying that jokingly without actually being serious. There's a couple of them
No, I'm
that
being
are.
serious though. You should come here, Clancy. I want you in America, Clancy.
I want to go to America. I want to. I like.
This
I've
is
always
all.
wanted.
This is like this energy is not like being facetious. It's like, how do we get Daniel Clancy to America?
Oh, that was Anna Cass. Well, I mean, I should just fucking. Do you know, honestly, to buy a ticket is not the biggest barrier. It's the like all the different interflights and accommodation and stuff. That's where it starts getting fucking expensive.
As soon as you get to Mexico, bro, you're golden. Or Guatemala or El Salvador. Like as soon as you get to like one of those, like just take a direct flight from Australia to Central America, and you're
There is no such
You're
thing. You have to
good.
go to San Francisco or
no,
LA.
there is. There's
Well, you
such
can
a
go-
thing, I bet.
No, you have to get connecting flights.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because we're basically on the moon. There's only so much petrol you can fit in a fucking tube. So like, you got to go from Sydney or Melbourne to either San Francisco or Los Angeles, and then from there you go internal.
What about like, can you fly into Caracas from Australia and then like train in through Central America?
Probably.
Do that. Do that. It's hard, but you should do it
Why?
because it'd be better.
You said why? Explain. Give one of the benefits.
It would just be better.
So what do you mean? I can just swim across the Rio Grande there?
No, they just wouldn't like pay for you to go back to Australia right away because it's too expensive. So you'll just always be able to get along the way. Like you'll just be able to get into America.
Yeah, but you know, like kind of work that I do is like corporate professional work. None of those corporations will
Okay,
hire
well
me.
that's a different
You know what I
topic.
mean? Like I would have to work in bars, and that's not for me.
You have to be under the table.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
that-
sneak you into America, Clancy. That's all I'm trying to think about.
I know, and I really want to go there for a visit at least, and so that's not insurmountable. That's something definitely achievable, but like it's expensive, and so someone fucking. I need to buy a gimbal so I can film my things, so I can get more views and more money, so I can go to America. I need $200 for this gimbal. Where is it? Let me show you.
I'm just really worried for people in like the British Empire that is not the United States of America anymore. I know we like to pretend that we are the lesser of all the evils, and all my friends in Australia and England and whatever, I just hope they come to America eventually, but also I don't know if that's even a logical point of view at this point. Like, are we just as failed as them by now? We've already loaded it all in. Like,
Well, there's
Reagan
no one
started this.
There's no one else, and there's no other system that I can see that will allow any kind of potential for a comeback. So even if it's very remote, the only place it could ever be possible is in America. And so
That's right.
even if there's only a 2% chance left, it's more than anyone else's.
It's like in South Dakota, or it's on the fucking like base of the Indian reservation in New Mexico, or it's out there in whatever last outhold in the United States that we might imagine it is.
If you get
It's
banned, you
probably
get
in America.
if you get caught, yes, you'd be like, if you say, "Oh, I came in the wrong way," they're not going to let you come in the right way again. They'll just be like, "No," especially if you're white. Yes, mine was early 2000s. Hated it, but the newer version are better. Oh, we're still talking about cars. Just roll in dirt or get a good tan, Daniel, then claim to be South American. I can't get a good tan.
That's
It'll
right.
peel off.
Do a mud bath.
It is why America. Why America? It kind of is, though. Your dollars turn into shit. It wasn't the Weimar, like the.
It is, but there's no Weimar part to it. There's no there's like no white European part to the Weimar. So it's like
You're right,
Weimar America. There's no like
No, but I mean,
Anglo-American thing to back it.
in terms of the, collapsing into degeneracy, the fucking the race towards hyperinflation. It's all pretty bad in that regard.
It's also
but-
the whole racial dynamic is just completely fucking ass backwards. There's no reconciling it. Like the racial question will never be captured back in America. It's all or nothing. It's going to fall apart.
Amazon. Where is it?
We're just waiting for the next Michael Brown thing to happen, and then we'll see where we're at.
I need to get this. Where are we? I really need this. Otherwise, all my footage is getting ruined. Not that woman. This thing. I need this gimbal. It's 200 Australian dollars, which is what, like 150 American dollars? I need it. I need it so I can film my marches properly without getting really sore back because it's fucking me up.
Daniel,
Yeah.
you should probably go for the DJI.
No,
One
because it
is
doesn't.
okay. Do
doesn't have a
DJI.
No, it needs a remote.
Eh.
DJI is way too expensive. I can never afford a $700 gimbal. That's too much for me. And
No,
I need a remote.
that's not how much their gimbals cost, dude.
If the one or the remote does.
Oh my god.
It's just I can't use it without
That's
the remote.
white people shit.
It's utterly unusable to me without remote because it has to go on the top of a fucking flagpole. The extendable telescope on it is no gimbal is out there that makes it long enough. I've already got a long sturdy stick that has the flags coming off it, whether sometimes I can use a flag or not, but that's not important. It's about the height, and I can attach it to that. But like, I can't operate it when it's attached to that unless I have the remote, which this one has. Why do you say go that over Hohem?
I like DJI more, but this is actually like not a bad brand. But the more Bluetoothy things and like little gimmicky things you have for your like remote click controls on your tripod or whatever, it's not going to work the way you hope it does all the time.
No, I know. It's
Do a
just
lot
like
of resets.
all I need to do is be able to keep. I need it to be able to.
I mean,
stabilize
it does look
itself.
cool. I'm not going to lie.
need-
It does look kind of cool.
Yeah, this one looks pretty decent. It's one of its better ones in its range. But like, all it needs to be able to do is stabilize, and occasionally, even if it fails to fire off, occasionally it's fine. I just want to be able to go forwards, backwards. On occasion, I want to see the back of the march and the front of the march, and that's it.
Check out some DJI. I think you would like DJI.
I have. They're too expensive, and I can't operate them
Still,
with the
like even recently. Because I
Yeah,
feel like
well,
their price. I feel like their prices have gone down. That's the only reason why I say that. They have like a lot of cool shit.
What's their main one called? That like an Osmo or something? Wait,
Osmos.
I'll just put a DJI gimbal, right?
Yeah.
It needs to have a remote though. Why did they open a new fucking cunt of a term? Oh, it needs to have a remote and a quarter-inch thread on the bottom. Which most of them do have a thread on the bottom, but like not all of them. And some of them can
The
be
reason why I
remotely
like DJI is also because they're like the preeminent like drone model, so they do like a lot of really high end like
Yeah, I
drone
understand
remote
that.
technologies. So
I
that's
wondered
why I
about
like
maybe
that.
I wonder maybe something about this instead, but like look how it's like $500 and like
Right, those are sick. That's what I'm talking about. Those DJI Pocket 2s. Yeah, those are top of the line almost.
yeah, but like I can't justify that. There's none with a remote. Otherwise I was good because like I did look at the DJI runs first, but like Yeah, I mean, if Hoem's a reasonable brand, that's all I need. Like, because I don't want to overcapitalize on this shit either. I already spent like, I got a really cheap lav mic system. It's like it was like 60% off or something. But it sounds really good. It was like $30. Oh, look at all these fucking comments. Sorry, guys. Wait, no, they're all the same ones from before, aren't they? Widespread crimes, especially sexual crimes committed by Senegalese and other African soldiers serving in the French army during the French occupation of the
I miss
Rhineland.
teabagging. He's the best therapist I've ever talked to.
He is fucking hilarious. He finds the most fucking diabolical shit on the
I
internet.
can't believe he
believe
doesn't
it.
have a doctor's degree right now with his therapy insights.
What do you
Mr.
mean?
Scott also says, Kazi, are you a prepper? I don't store all the materials in my house, but you'll be damned if I'm not thinking about the quickest exit of any airplane I'm in ever. So,
Well, especially now
if you
because
call
all of them.
yes, I am.
All your aircrafts are fucked. Like, I don't think we're
I will
having
jump
nearly
out
as
of
much
that
trouble
fucking
here.
door. I don't care. I don't care about y'all. The plane's going down. I'm going out that door.
I don't know why all of your flights are fucked. It's not like that here.
No, I mean they're really, really good here. I'm just saying, just in case.
Maybe they are like
I will
that
jump
here.
out that fucking door.
What are we talking about now?
Airplanes.
Okay. So what? Why do I care if you're jumping out?
Because I'm a prepper for airplanes.
Oh, you're gonna survive. Oh, look, we got repost.
I'll always survive an airplane crash. I don't care what y'all tell me.
I don't know if they I don't have a little fucking GIF like Sean does. I don't have a goat GIF. I need to get something else to do that to celebrate the repost. But Cassie has reposted, so you're a lovely cunt. But you're always the lovely cunt. Mr. Scott has reposted and B Money has reposted. You are goated. I love you for that. But that's Sean's
Who's
thing.
goated, me or them?
They are, and you're also goated for being here as my guest.
Thank y'all.
But yeah, anyway, I need to get, so send me money. This is my e-bag over and done with now. I need this thing. I need it so I can make more money. Okay. That's it. That is all. Mrs. Scott also blah 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 blah. I'm confused. Is he talking in code? Who? Me?
Probably me.
The Rumble bot.
Who's
Well, yeah.
Rumblebot? I can't be a real person.
No, it's not. I put it there.
How is he involved in this?
The Jews.
I didn't say that.
I fucking did. No. It's a thing that you just can add to your channel.
Rumble's crazy these days.
It does all that little code. Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know.
Why do you say it like that?
I'm
Jesus.
barely
We've
hanging
been
in there right now.
fucking talking for an hour and a half. Feels like it's been like 20 minutes.
It's true.
We went shopping. We saved Charlie Kirk. No, I shouldn't have said that. That we didn't do that.
He's not Jesus. He's not resurrecting on Sunday, okay, Daniel? He's not popping back up.
But what else did we talk about? Fucking hating everything and like not having any hope. That was fun. I still got this annoying problem with German roaches, although they went away for a long time. Now they seem to be back.
What is the what's your bombing method on them?
I just spray the cunts.
You're not going full Dresden yet.
No, I haven't needed to. I haven't needed to go Dresden yet. I haven't done like a bomb in the whole house or anything. I've gone to the points where they seem to be coming from, and it's the fucking neighbors. but like it's also they're coming up through the sinks and shit. So I really gotta get like caustic soda and just.
Are you on the
put
bottom floor or the top floor?
top?
Okay, so it's obviously your bottom floor neighbor's problems.
Yes.
So you gotta tell the property manager. You gotta
Well,
tell
the
them.
cunt underneath me is in and out of
"Fuckers."
jail all the time. I do. They don't give a shit. The fucking building manager doesn't care. The cunt underneath me is in and out of jail all the time, and wouldn't have mattered anyway because he lives like an absolute like junkie. It's disgusting. You look over there. It's.
You just gotta raise hell, dude. That's the only way you're going to get through this. You gotta
raise hell with
bug your
everything,
neighbor
honestly.
beneath you, but also straight to the management at the same time.
No, we've done that. They've already had pest control out here, right? And do you know what they did? They did all the common areas because they couldn't get access to everyone's house. And so that just made it worse because they drove them out of the bin area and up into
Why?
the
What
apartment.
do the people do in your building?
Meth.
Oh my, okay. Kind of similar. But also I live in like a very small building, but I get that. That makes a lot more sense now.
I mean, they're not all like that. There's a few here though.
But you live how many units are in your building, Clancy?
So I don't know, maybe like 30.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta. This is like some class action shit. Like class action shit. You gotta get other people involved.
Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, it's like honestly, the bureaucracy. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You got to move when you come to these impasses. You just got to move.
That's
unless
true.
unless you've got direct ownership, but even still, then if you've got a strata complex to deal with, it's like,
dude, in Albuquerque, like
really
half of affordable housing is like just if you're going to have like some kind of problem like that or not. So it's very much a crapshoot. So
yeah,
it's just kind of a thing. Teabagging.
They mow it out, so I'll leave little bags of meth on it now. Our whole blocks.
That's not true. That does not happen.
No, you could just crush up some Adderall though, right? It's almost the same thing.
Way more productive. Adderall.
Yeah, it is. I don't take that shit anymore though because I'm scared because of my heart. I've got like boxes. I've got like over 1,000 Ritalin pills up there since like 2020 that I haven't touched because I'm scared of my heart.
Just burn that shit, dude. We don't need that. Light it up like firecrackers.
The Ritalin? No, I might need it again sometime. But I'm scared of it. Yeah, I guess that's it. We saved the world. We've done everything. We've discussed every single thing that could be.
I mean, people need to maintain their hope beyond all things. Anything that you see out on the road is just trivial. Your feelings don't matter as much as just you working towards your own moral framework and sleep easy at night. Don't conform to the world. Wait for them to conform to you.
That is some good advice, I believe. You're quite a smart lad. I want to show off. I don't know. This is probably not my place to show off, but I really want to. I'm excited because I'm building Sean's website, and just for now, I've just put a landing page there while I build the rest of it, just kind of like a link tree sort of thing. So this is all everyone gets to see at the moment because, I'm still building out the rest of it. So wait, let me do a little refresh so you can see like, woo. But so like, Daddy Goat is pregnant. Come back here for more soon. But there is a cool like extra part of it. Let me go to I'm building out Sean's personal page in there.
Here's a cool idea for you to pitch to Sean. Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Will he allow like editorials or postings or opinions just from like other people in his community, like me and you, and just like try to build like some kind of like, you know what I mean, like opinion or like text?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what he was
Background to
talking about the other day. They're all about kind of supporting other creators and stuff like that. He's
I
really
want to
good
start writing more rather than wanting to engage like necessarily online, because
Well,
my YouTube channel is just all travel right now. So if I have an opinions, it'd be better to like type them out
well, you'll
and
see
put 'em
like there's a little
someplace.
login section here, and I'm
Yeah,
building
like
out.
this looks cool. This looks kind of cool.
So like I'm building out a section in the back end, and I still need to talk to them and see if they like it or not. But this, whatever goes for this website, I'm gonna sort of like put over on my website as well, because built the same way. But like essentially, kind of like have your own kind of closed off. It's sort of like your own sort of Twitter system, like blog section sort of thing, or like Patreon sort of deal where you have your own private thing. Doesn't have to be like paid or anything. You can have it for free, but you can also do it like paid. You can live stream directly to the website without having any like StreamYard or anything like that. You'd need to you have the encode on your machine, like with OBS and stuff. But oh, there's going to be merch as well. It's very cool. It's a little bit exciting. I'm showing too much. I'm showing too much. Oh yeah, join my Discord, cunts. I need it to grow. Discord.gg/Daniel Clancy.
Support Daniel Clancy on all of his platforms, the Discord, his channel. Come on, man. He's supported me for like what? How long have we known each other? 4 years? 3 years?
Yeah, probably about 4
It's been a
years.
long time now.
Same with Mr. Scott. Hey, he was there from the beginning with Jack.
Come on, man. We OGs.
And fucking Sean Squared, Teabag, user. That Teabag is user. That's his.
He's like, want me to make you a goat? Yeah. Yeah, teabagging, and we'll make you a goat too, okay?
Everyone's
Sheesh.
goated. Daniel's gonna make me a better Twitter. Elon's gonna offer a few mil for it. Daniel's gonna say no. Then he will poof. Then he will poof. Do you know what poof means in my country? It means faggot.
Based.
It actually means that in UK as well.
That's funny.
Do you not say poof or poofta in America?
What up, Poof Town?
Poofta.
Poof Town.
Like, what's Poof Town?
So it's where you like put an insult in front of town to like kind of emphasize the insult but make it funny.
Oh, so
It's like, oh, you're like gay town.
Okay.
You know, but Poof Town. You get it?
Yeah, I'm going to faggot
You get
town. Yeah.
I just I'm a mess. I don't know.
Oh, did you see fucking Elon's Troon daughter, son, whatever it is, trying to do the catwalk, and it just looks like a fucking. It's just like frumpy little thing. Like, let me try and find it. This should be the last thing. Then I'll go. Then we'll wrap it up. But where is it? Fucking, I know that. Where is it? Come on, I want to say.
So if you were to do a crazy haircut, Daniel, what kind of haircut would you do right now?
Here it is.
You got to do like some kind of mohawk, bro. You could pull it off.
No, it's not. I don't have thick enough hair.
You don't
Otherwise,
think so?
No, it won't sit right. Otherwise, I would. My hair's too fine. This is Elon Musk's child. Let's say I don't know what gender it's supposed to be. Look at it.
This is fraud. She's way too tall. I'd never.
Fucking crazy. This fashion show is because
no smash from Marauder. Too tall.
Pro tip: be careful screening. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna get dinged for that. Every fucking video I put out on YouTube, I have to go through some dispute.
So they
claim.
suck. That's why we got to be so vanilla.
I know, but I don't. That's why I have every single one gets dinged. I get away with it, but it's just all extra work. One time I was just like, oh, I'm sorry. We really just wanted to, like, my friend Gina really looks like Diana Riggs. So we just wanted to show some of the show. Like,
Who's
it was all Men in Love. She played Emma Peel on The Avengers in the 1960s TV series. And Emma looks like Gina. Anyway, so but I kept getting dinged for showing it, even like a couple of seconds. And I was like, oh, but we just really love to show her. My friend Gina looks like her. It was done with love. And they released it. That was good enough. That was a good enough argument to get the fucking thing done. I mean, it was. We weren't making fun of it. I got to see this. I love a good dumpster fire. It's like a Swede. You can't tell. What do you mean? Like those big Nordic chicks?
They all look alike.
Like what? Men with peroxide?
Like fine ass white bitches. They all look alike. The Swedish, y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, but they're like really big.
Like nobody could ever tell like a fine German woman from a Finlandian woman. They look the same.
Maybe. But like, you can definitely tell a German or a Polish woman or man, but more so women in Australia. Like if they're walking around in Australia without even hearing them, you can tell that is a German girl. You can absolutely tell. They've just got away. And the same with the Polish, and this is true for the men and women with the Polish. They've got the nose.
This is like you guys get really passionate out there.
I'm not saying this disparagingly. This is like just an endearing, amusing thing I've noticed. Like the Polacks have a nose. They've got the nose. And like Luke Rukowski, he's got a really Polish nose. My old boss Magda, she was fucking hilarious. I love Magda. She was hilarious. She was probably one of my favorite bosses ever. She's Polish. She's got the nose. So is her husband, Zbigniew, or Ziggy as they call him. Fuck, their names are so hard.
I'm just saying the pussy all tastes the same, right?
My friend Paul, he didn't have it.
I'm just saying that sounds...
Asian, but his dad has it. Paul Brzzinski. I haven't seen him in years. What are we?
It's so funny.
Anyway, I guess we'll wrap it up. 1 hour 30.
Fall off the boat.
I need to fucking I haven't even checked. We're on Pilled as well, but I haven't even checked the chat. I'm sorry because that doesn't come through on the thing. Let's have a look. It's
really teabagging right now. Where's Ivor? Is ivermectin still around?
Yeah, every now and then. I think he's just maybe he's getting old and over it as well.
I can see that.
I think ebbs and flows. But I seen him not that long ago. He made a comment on something. I think it was on Twitter though.
Well, I know most folks are probably pretty tired on the general geopolitical scope and all the chaos, but go follow the New Mexico show, and I am pretty random and low key on there. So just check out at the New Mexico show.
Yes, everyone go and fucking follow that cunt there. Put it in the what is it? Put it in the private chat, and I'll put it in the Rumble chat because that's where all the decent people.
I don't even know
are.
how to do this on here right now. I could have connected to this whole time, I think.
Oh, hold on. I'll just type it in here. https://youtube.com/ @symbol. What's your user handle on YouTube?
At the New Mexico show.
The New Mexico show. Do you have it on Rumble
Actually,
as well?
here we are. No, no more Rumble.
Okay.
No more podcasts. Just all really random Mexico show things. Not New Mexico show things. Just random happenings around New Mexico. Typically Albuquerque, the pueblos around here, some random drives up to Madrid and the mining towns, and also my hometown of Carlsbad, New Mexico, in the southeast corner of the states. So basically, if you follow my channel, you'll get to see all different aspects of a really unique corner of the Southwest that you probably will not get to see on any other show.
We've got Crazy Dude or Grandma's Boy is streaming. Oh, Yankee Free is streaming. I'm trying to think of who to like fucking raid into. Oh no, Yankee Free is about to finish. So let's go back. I need to set up the raid because I always forget to do this. Oh, this is a premium only one. Grandma's Boy. So I don't know if I can raid into that.
Who's Grandma's Boys?
So is fucking Crazy Dudes. Everyone's doing premium only streams.
No shit. On YouTube now?
No, Rumble. Because people in the they force them to do it in the creator program. Otherwise, like,
I
don't-
see.
yeah.
I see.
So they don't do it to piss people off. Should I just go into Viva?
I thought
Fry
about
then?
like doubling down onto a Substack program where I like write articles every week, but I don't know. My jobs are just too. I just never know when I won't have the time to do it. You know what I mean? Oh, fucking Viva Fry. This guy's a fucking crackhead.
Why?
He needs to
gonna
be in jail.
He what?
I'm just kidding.
He
Viva
needs to
Fry
be-
is just crazy. He's just a crazy person.
Why? What? Crazy in what way?
He's been losing it for like the past 6 years.
Oh, you mean like just like kind of crashing out, going a bit?
He just goes to the quickest denomination, like the quickest monetization, and he looks crazier every time. And like I know I'm a
Isn't
drunk.
this the inevitable?
And I know
Isn't this
I
the-
know I'm not a great person. I'm just gonna say this, but I know this guy needs help too.
Yeah, no, but isn't this the inevitable like sort of trajectory for all content creators? It's kind of like this.
Yes, that's why.
It's kind of like why they should sort of quit while they're ahead, right? I haven't personally. I don't really know. Haven't spent a lot of time watching that, so I haven't seen that. What you're talking about. I'm not denying that that's the case though, because I just don't know.
Well, he started off as being a super credible lawyer, kind of law tube guy, and he's just completely went into this Alex Jonesy kind of InfoWars substitute guy that's on the fringe now, and I just am very curious as to how that happens in your career as a virtual streamer.
Well, I mean that's not odd to me. I mean we've seen a lot of
It's
these.
very odd.
It's not really.
It's way more obvious than others, though.
But it's
Like
so
Viva
freaky.
Fry,
Like,
Viva Fry, like he actually used to be like very, very credible. For,
yeah,
like,
but it
the
didn't make
first year.
money. Yeah, but that doesn't make money. So you do what
But it
makes
doesn't
money.
mean that you get to
Free.
go like full on into this other crazy kind of world
'cause
where
he-
you're in
well,
InfoWars and yet you
People
are.
say like people always point to like, oh, this person became really big out of nowhere. They must be a Fed. It's like no, that
Right.
does actually. It works that way almost every single time. For the not, that's not to say every person that goes on content creator gets big, but the ones that do, it goes from nothing to something almost out of nowhere because that's the nature of how it goes. They're trying all sorts of shit for ages. No one likes it. It fails forever. No one even knows they exist until they do one thing that does work. It goes viral quickly, and they go, fuck, that's the thing I have to keep doing. It might be totally different to what I was doing before. I might have to compromise much of my principles and integrity to do it, but I'm going to do it because it makes so much money, and I'm going to transform overnight into this thing. I'm going to give them more what they wanted last time, and it works, and they become something out of nowhere, and it does genuinely work like that. Now, that's not to say the Andrew Bustamantes and shit are not out there. I mean, he's obviously glowing like no one else. So it does happen like that, but I think a vast majority of these ones that explode out of nowhere organically do so.
Well, these folks, I think, are more on a Latu bent, where I feel like they are more onto this like really weird, esoteric kind of legal thing, where like Robert Barnes, Viva Frey, there's some other folks that like try to bridge this gap between like the legal aspect and like this intelligence aspect, especially during the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Like, I feel like all these guys are like the folks that really came to prominence, Robert Barnes, and they really muddied the waters. So it's just kind of like, who do you trust? Do you remember?
I didn't watch.
Do you know what I'm talking about though? Like when all these guys came across at the same time, and it's just like, well, what is the angle for all these different folks? They all have the same kind of point of view, but not really.
I don't know. I don't know. You can tear your hair out just trying to be suspicious of it all, and you'll never know.
That's true.
It just never. And I guess you've kind of arrived at that already. You know, I don't have to convince you of that.
No, we're fine. Like, I'm just not. I'm not convinced either way. I'm just saying. I remember Robert Barnes, Viva Frey, all these folks coming across at the Kyle Rittenhouse trial.
I never knew him from the So I've really got to know most of his stuff outside of the LawTube stuff. That's, I guess, maybe speaks to a little bit what you're saying.
LawTube kind of birthed out of that whole movement. I thought.
Well, yeah. I always found LawTube a bit gay. I didn't really like the.
It's true.
Never really into Rakita. I was never really, and look how he turned out, and then fucking. Yeah, no, it's all just a little bit lame. Some of it was interesting to watch. Like a couple of them were interesting. Like, you know, the Johnny Depp stuff was interesting, but you get clips of it, and it's like that's all you need to see. I didn't need to watch 4 or 5 hour live streams of it. It was mental. But I'm just gonna rate into Viva anyway, because there's no one else. Wait, how long's this cunt been going? Oh no, he's gonna be going a while.
Ourselves first. There was that message as well for name change. The amount of people watching this in real time was wild. Pastor Moyer says, Viva, you said that one cannot forgive until the perpetrator had atoned for the sin. I feel that way too, but I need to remember that in the very example of that Mrs. Kirk cited, Jesus forgave his executioners before they atoned for their sin. I guess we need to remember that justice or mercy will definitely happen someday.
Really help you.
Was it Tucker that said that also? He said when you die, you go to heaven, you want justice or mercy. It was justice or grace.
What are you talking about?
Jeez, I forget who said that.
Oh, Charlie Kirk.
But they said that you'd want grace, and that's what the lesson of Jesus dying for our sins was. Domestic Blend seems to be a member of the community. Welcome, Domestic. Welcome to the channel. And Stingray says, will we learn tomorrow during the announcement that a vaccine causes autism? Or will it be downplayed?
So I've rated like most people over there. I am going to end this stream now. And the pilled cunts will go over to fucking the one person over there will go over to InfoWars. And YouTube, I can't rate over there. There's no one watching there anyway. Literally says 0. So thanks for joining me, brother. And I have to get you back on again soon.
No doubt. Anytime. Please follow the New Mexico Show for all your random streams around New Mexico, and keep following Daniel Clancy and all of his free speech endeavors around Australia. We will get him into America eventually. Whether it's Wyoming, New Mexico, Arizona, or Texas, he will be here.
Absolutely. I will. I'm thanking people that are tagging me in this other chat. Fuck, it all goes. I need a Gina. I need a special person like her. She is pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm ending it now. We're going to go to the outro video. Here we go. And yes, that one.